here. We can add a little something to our iced coffee.
That's right.
If we want to. This is John Florell. John happens to be one of our kitchen experts. And John is here with Kitchen HQ. Kitchen HQ is our proprietary brand. And John is here essentially to help us not only prepare foods the way that they do in restaurants, like chefs do, but he's also here to be able to help us save time.
That's right.
And this is a mandolin. And we love mandolins because it cuts things perfectly.
Yep.
The thing that makes us nervous about mandolins is we worry about them being safe. This is going to be the safest mandolin, and you're gonna show it to us.
I've
show
been
that to us.
demonstrating mandolins of all kinds
Gosh,
here
for
at
as long as I
HSN
can remember.
for that 14 years.
Yes.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
And I will say this: this is the safest mandolin I have ever seen, because your fingers can't get close to anything sharp. I want you to notice inside here, when I pick this up, there's no sharp edges showing anywhere. When you push the plunger down, that moves the blade and it does your slicing for you. See, with this extra large chute, I'm gonna put this out on the table, we'll drop a tomato inside, put it, whatever, tomato, potato, onion, whatever you like, and then it comes with this little pusher. Now this pusher feeds the vegetable, fruit, meat, or cheese down through the machine, so as you're slicing your tomato for salads or sandwiches, you never have to worry about wasting anything because it feeds it right down to the very last slice, and you get perfect uniform slices. Now, the slicing thickness is all adjustable. Right back here on the back of the machine, I'll lift this up to show you, there's a little knob that you can turn. This has 80 different slicing thicknesses, so I can go from thin all the way to thick, and the thickest slice on this, we're talking like big pan fries, home fries, or raw fries. You can do a medium slice for if you want like a scallop potato or homemade potato chips, you want super thin, you can go super thin with this. And speaking of, here, I'll put a potato in the machine and watch this. Marlo, you're gonna love this machine for scallop potatoes, homemade potato chips, potatoes au gratin, and instead of using a knife, look at this, perfect uniform slices. Now, soak these in cold water for about 10 minutes. It takes the starch out of the potatoes. They get really crispy. They curl up like a potato chip. And you can put those in the deep fryer or put them in the oven on a cookie sheet. They're great baked instead of fried.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to use the catch tray, okay? It comes with this catch tray that catches the food. You don't have to use that if you don't want to. If you want to just slice on your countertop or tabletop, that's fine too, or on a cutting board like I have here. But for onions alone, now if that's too thick, you want to go thinner, all you do is turn the knob. You can do paper thin slices for your paper thin onions for a backyard barbecue hamburger. Maybe it's for onion rings, you want them thicker, all you do is turn, look at the thick slice on this. You can do huge onion rings, perfect onion rings.
Good onion ring.
With no smell on your hands, no tears in your eyes, and that onion is sliced perfectly. Look at that, perfect thick sliced onions for your onion rings, and they're all the same thickness, so they'll all fry up at the same time. I also like this too, because for small things, oh, and by the way, it's not just a slicer, okay? You see these levers here? If I move this one lever over, okay, that raises a bunch of stainless steel teeth inside. The blades are all stainless steel. And by the way, it is dishwasher safe, or you can just rinse it like a knife. But watch this, instead of slicing onions, now I can chop my onion. I can dice my onion for homemade tuna fish or chicken salad, for meatloaf, tacos, or chili. You get a perfectly minced or diced onion done in seconds. And no smell on your hands, because everything goes either into the bowl or on the table like this. I mean, how quick and easy, anything solid won't come out chopped. If I put a potato in, and watch this, because for homemade French fries, for scallop, or for shoestring French fries, all you do is push down on that lever, and look at this, you get perfect fries each and every time. You can julienne carrots and zucchini. If you want a julienne zucchini for a stir fry, and again, you can adjust it however you like. Look at this, perfect zucchini sticks for a stir fry or a salad. And then when you get down close to your fingers, you have this pusher that will feed the vegetable, fruit, meat, or cheese down through the machine. So you never have to worry about cutting yourself. You never have to worry about wasting anything, because it feeds it right down to the end. Look at that.
Now, I want to do this. I want to chime in there, because you've been working from the teal choice.
Yes.
But I want to let everyone know that you have other options. So we have a white. We have a really pretty red for you to select from. You've seen the teal quite a bit. We have a black, and down front and center, we actually have a silver. This is what we call a weekly deal drop. We launch 7 new weekly deals every Monday, and it is while supplies last. This is also being offered on FlexPay, so 3 credit card payments of $8.32. And we love free shipping and handling. Safety is where it's at.
Yep.
With the cost of groceries these days, who can afford to spend the extra money, right? And having the grocery and buying it already store-bought.
It's so versatile too, and you mentioned that too.
Yeah.
Next time you go to the grocery store and you look at a package of already shredded up coleslaw, okay, which is cabbage, right? You can take a 1/4 head of cabbage, put it in the machine, put it on the thin slice like this, and look at this. You can make cabbage coleslaw in seconds. Why buy it already? Why pay extra to have them shred it for you when now you can do this at home?
And who can afford the extra these days?
Yeah, right. I mean, their produce is expensive enough the way it is, but now you can do this at home. And look at this. You get coleslaw that comes out more like shredded wheat than shredded cabbage.
And you also get the satisfaction of knowing that you did it yourself.
It's fresh. You don't have to worry about how long it's been shredded in that bag.
I'm like, yeah, you go, girl. You did that.
You know what I love about this too? Kitchen HQ listens to you, okay? Our whole idea here is take your suggestions, implement them into our kitchen tools, and make them easier, safer, faster, more fun to use in the kitchen. We added this extra large chute, okay? And what this does, it allows you to do larger vegetables. It also does the small vegetables, but you can do bunches at a time. So if you want to slice up a whole bunch of radishes for a salad, or maybe it's a whole handful of garlic, you want to saute garlic. Now you can do an entire chute full and then never have to worry about your fingers getting close to anything sharp. If you've ever tried to slice radishes with a paring knife, I mean, I can do it, but a lot of people have knife skills that, you know, sometimes you end up cutting yourself. Now you never have to worry about that because the machine does it for you.
And I like how fast and easy it is, right?
And it's all adjustable, right? So 80, that's 80 different slicing thicknesses. That's how many are on here. Every time you hear it click, can you hear that? That's a different slicing thickness. So from thin to thick or anywhere in between, you're gonna love this too for, you know, all of your citrus fruits. Hey, it's apple picking season soon. Look at this. Slice your apples for homemade apple pies. If you want them thin, maybe you have a dehydrator at home, you want to slice an apple paper thin. Oh, I have 1 apple left in here. Oh, there's 2 left. Look at this. You want to talk about paper thin slices, precision machine, and again, you never have to worry about your fingers, but look at these paper thin slices, perfect for a dehydrator. They come out of there absolutely perfect and right through the seeds. Not a seed out of place.
But look at how perfect they are. You
and
know?
that's the best thing. Now, if maybe I don't want to slice that apple, maybe I want to julienne it. Maybe the kids are coming over and you want to make some matchstick apples
well,
with
it's
a
back
little
to school
bowl
time. You want to send them
bowl
to school
of melted caramel.
Yeah, you want to send them to school with healthy snacks.
Yeah, healthy snack. Now all you do is run it through the machine and you've got your apple sticks that the kids absolutely love. These little matchstick apples like this, they're perfect.
By the way, 400 of them have already been ordered. If you'll jump in there, don't forget, $8.32. Choose your favorite color. Red is always the #1 fastest selling color, and teal is #2.
Yeah, I tell you what, they're so quick, safe, fast, and easy.
Can I just add that? I apologize
no
there.
problem.
But I just wanted to add that this is such a great time to buy it because I know it doesn't seem like the holidays will, you know, they're far away. But I will say this, I remember distinctively being a little girl and my mother would use me and my sister to be, to be slicing and chopping and doing all those little, and you know, you never get it like perfect like they do at the restaurant.
Right.
And I'm telling you, come holiday, if you are like our family, we do tons and tons of cooking. This becomes your new best friend because look at how much
paper thin
you
slices.
are going to be able to slice and dice and chop.
Right.
Like you'll be able to knock a lot of these
and now you can do
dishes
things
out
that you couldn't do before.
Yes.
I mean, I know we've got a big mound of food here, but I like to show you as many things as I can.
Sure.
Even with a potato. Maybe you like, if you've never tried homemade potato chips, you should try homemade potato chips. They're fresh, they're fast, they're easy. And look at this.
No preservatives.
And no preservatives. You season them how you like. If you want to put some barbecue salt on there, or maybe it's just a little salt and pepper, spread these out on a cookie sheet in the oven. You bake those instead of deep fry them. They're delicious baked instead of fried. But it does so much work, even if you just use it for things like coleslaw. Or you can do this with iceberg lettuce for taco night. all you do is put the food in the chute, push down on the little button on top, and by the way, it's so easy to clean. This whole lever here locks down. All you do is turn it, it locks down solid. If you want to pick it up off the table, they have suctions.
Oh,
suction
that was
feet.
really on there.
Yeah, it folds up flat so it fits right in your drawer, and even the chute comes off for easy cleaning. Inside here, we've thought of everything. You pop the lid off, there's a little toothpick thing in here, okay? And what this little, I call it a toothpick, because what it does, it allows you to clean if there's anything stuck in the machine. It gets in there so you can clean it, and it stores right in the handle in the top. All you do is lock it down and you're ready to go. It's so easy to use, easy to clean, easy to set up, and it does more work than those big, heavy electric food processors.
I love it. I
let's
think
face
every
it.
kitchen should have one for sure. I got to do this
One last
because
thing.
we've got to wrap it up.
Yep.
Silver, black, teal. Red is #1, teal is #2, the bestseller. And then we also have the white. Don't miss it, it's a weekly deal drop. John's back tomorrow morning. If you'd love to have our weekly deal drop, don't miss out on this great savings. 839-173. John,
Perfectly
always
sliced
nice to have you
pepperoni.
here.
Thank you.
We're gonna go to a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about delicious iced coffee from Keurig.